Hi there, my name is Erin. This is Pathfinders Spiritual Guidance and Life Coaching. This is my new channel for 2019. Welcome. I just want to set the intention for this channel, and I want to make it clear as to what I am intending for this. My intention and my prayer is that I can be of service to those who may need guidance, who may feel lost in the world, who may feel like they're in the dark, who may need a hand to hold, to guide them on their path, a companion, a friend, someone who can help them on their way. And that is all. My intention is to be the light in the world, in a very dark world. And I believe that God does not want for any of his children to walk around in the dark, in ignorance and darkness, and not knowing who they are, why they're here, and what they came here to do. I believe we've all been gifted with divine giftings. We've all been given gifts and talents, and many of us lose our way. We lose sight. We forget. We get caught up in just the survival mode of surviving in the world, that we forget to cultivate our gifts and talents, and they go unfulfilled. Our potential goes unfulfilled. Our gifts go unfulfilled. Our talents get unused, and we go to our grave not knowing, not completing the task that we came here to do, not knowing even why we were here. So my intention for this is only to uplift, to provide some guidance, so that people can achieve or stay on, get on, fulfill their God-given purpose on this earth. Nothing more, nothing less. And there's absolutely nothing negative about that. So if you have a negative idea regarding my intentions, then please keep them to yourself or move on. So my intention here is to help, to serve, to lift up, to guide, and that's all. I mean, I want to help people. I have watched my own loved ones get lost, lose their way, suffer greatly, and even end their own lives because they could not find their way. They could not see the light. They could not get where they wanted to go, and they lost all hope. So if you think that helping people find their way in this life, to help them create the lives that they dream of, the one that's in their heart and soul, that they feel called to do, but they just can't figure it out, if you think there's something wrong with that, then maybe there's something wrong in your beliefs. Because I watched my own brother drink himself to death. I watched my brother-in-law commit suicide. And these were two men who had so many gifts and talents, but they had they struggled to make those things come into fruition, to manifest their dreams and goals, because we're not taught these things in school. Unfortunately, we're taught a lot of things that don't have practical use in our lives. And I think the most practical thing that we need to know is how we go about co-creating the lives that's in our soul, that God put in us, that we have this desire, we have this burning desire to do something, to become something. I think God puts us in us even before we're born. We have a purpose and a destiny to fulfill. And so many of us go to our grave without fulfilling that, because we just don't know how. We don't have the tools, and we're not taught how to go about what I like to call co-creating. That means co-creating with our Creator. We are absolutely able to co-create anything our hearts desire. And it is our Creator's good pleasure to help us in that. He wants us to fulfill our purpose and our mission as well. He put it in us. He did not abandon us here to walk around in the dark. He is the Father of lights, and He has written our life's story in the heavens, even before we were in our mother's womb. So I want to help you to become everything God created you to be. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It is absolutely the entire purpose of our being here on this earth, is to light the way for others, to find the light, to find their way, to find their divine God-given purposes, to cultivate their talents and gifts that have been given to them by God, and helping them to get there, to fulfill their potential that God put in them. And it comes from a place of love, absolute love for all humanity, because I hate to see them struggling and lost in the dark and not knowing who they are and where they're going and how to get there. I have been seeking this knowledge for 20 plus years, and God has blessed me with so much just practical tools and knowledge, and I have been able to co-create just about everything, all of my heart's desires. And I am not going to allow the people around me to suffer and not share this knowledge. So if you believe that I have ill intentions, you are dead wrong. And that just means you don't know me at all. My intentions are to help. My intentions are to give people hope for a future, because God says, I know the plans I have for you. I've known them even before you were in your mother's wombs. Now, you might have forgotten them, you might have lost your way, and you might need a little help and assistance to get back on your highest path, your destiny. And here, I've given Erin some knowledge and wisdom that she can share with you to help you get back on track, to get back on mark. You know, sin is called missing the mark. If you're lost in the life of sin, you're just missing the mark, and you need some navigational tools. And that's what I plan to give you, some navigational tools to point you back in the right direction of your divine mission and purpose. So please join me. We're just getting started. I'm just getting started with Pathfinder's spiritual guidance. I will bringing you as much information as I possibly can, free of charge. I'm giving it away, people. Giving away what God has given to me. I hope that you are blessed by it. And please, if you have any questions regarding this channel, feel free to post them in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can be alerted when I post my all this great stuff. I love you all, and let's do this. 2019, let me help you. Let me help you. I'm giving it away, people. Thank you. God bless.